morning. All right, you guys, I'm going to get right to it today. I'm down here and I'm working out and I'm praying and I'm doing like I do. If you guys have watched my videos, you know I just spend all my time talking to God, and I know somebody needs to hear this today. So if you clicked onto this, I'm about certain that it's you. If you are on this faith journey, I have a lot of people that have been watching my videos that have reached out and that are finally like, I'm in, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try to get close to God. And so if you're on this faith journey, there's steps. There's kind of, like you get to one level and you gotta shake it off, and then you gotta get to the next level. And the number one, it's a journey, okay? You're never gonna reach a destination. So every day is a new day on this journey. This is another part of it. When you finally decide to do this faith journey, when you finally decide, all right, I'm gonna give Jesus a try, the first part of it is you have to stop looking at everybody else, right? You have to stop blaming everybody else for your heartache and for your misery and for your scars and for your wounds and why you're miserable and why you're stuck. That's part one when you're walking with God. God says, listen, I've got all those people. I've got them all. And lots of times we don't even realize, but we think the people around us are the problem, not even realizing that it's the way we're treating the people. It's the way we're talking to the people. It's the vibe that we're putting out to the people that are bothering us the most. And the reason they're acting the way they're acting lots of times has to do with the way we're acting. So part one of this faith journey, if you're on it, is you got to stop looking at everybody else for your unhappiness. Your spouse, your significant other is not the reason that you're miserable. You have a choice to make in that. Do you stay? Do you try? Do you fix yourself? Do you love harder? Do you grow closer to God? Or do you leave? Like, I don't want to condone anybody leaving. I'm just saying, there's lots of cases, our workplace, our marital life, our friendships, even our own brain, where we're looking at everybody else as part of the problem. And that's part one, is you have to stop that. You can't blame anybody any longer. When you walk with God, God says, it's me and it's you. So let's lock onto that. So this is the next part of that. If you're there, if you're at that part where you're like, I'm trying, these people are making it really, really hard because they're super annoying, but I'm trying to look away. I'm trying to show grace. I'm trying to let them be. I'm trying to focus on me. Step number two, and this is a really, really hard part, and this is the part that I'm really reaching out today to somebody about, is once you start looking inward, once you quit blaming everybody else and you start looking at your own self, what you're gonna find is very intense emotions of guilt and shame and worthlessness. You're gonna start realizing how busted up you are in there. And then you're gonna wanna beat your own self up. You're gonna wanna stay stuck because you're gonna be like, I can't even do this God stuff right. I'm so broken, I've been doing this, I've been doing that, I can't heal, blah, blah, blah. All these things are gonna really start coming up and out of the surface. And that's a good thing. Okay, you want that stuff to start coming up and out of the surface. And you have a choice at that point, okay? You have a choice at that point, just like you've already made the choice. I'm not blaming nobody no more. I'm taking my focus off of them and I'm putting my focus on God. Now that you got your focus on God, God's gonna shine his light in you. All that ugly is gonna come up. All those addictions that you have, all those bad habits that you have, all of those bad thoughts that you have, all of those scars that you have, all of those ways that you're finally realizing you've been part of the problem. You've been acting and reacting in toxic and negative ways. Once you realize that, if you stick with this journey long enough, because that's what happens. First, your focus goes away from others. Then your focus goes on God. Then your focus goes inward. God shines his light in there, and he starts bringing up all of that ugly. You have a choice at that point. And this is so hard. And this is what I need to remind you of, is if you've talked to God and you said, God, I'm yours. God, I'm in. Jesus, I want you here. All of that stuff is not coming up to make you feel more shame and to make you feel more guilt and to make you feel more stuck. All of that stuff is coming up so that you can go, I'm aware, God. I'm becoming aware of just how broken I am. And so what I'm gonna do, God, because this is what you tell me to do, I'm gonna say, take that too. Take the broken stuff and heal me and change me and show me and grow me and create in me a clean heart. Create in me a new creation. And then, once you do that, and this is crazy that this is the hardest part, you leave it with him. You lay it at his feet. And you then walk in joy and you walk in gratitude. That's what God wants for your life. As long as you're holding on to that guilt and that shame, as long as you're beating yourself up for all of the broken things that you've done and that you're currently doing, because you know what? We are all always a work in progress. I can tell you right now, I have issues in my life that I am currently battling. And every day I have the choice to go, I love God. Do I want to keep doing these things? Why do I keep doing these things? Paul was a guy in the Bible that loved God. He spent the second half of his life pulling people towards God, all the while praying and going, I don't understand why I am the way I am. I do the things I don't want to do, and I don't do the things I want to do. It's the spirit versus the flesh. I wrote about it in my book. It's the spirit versus the flesh. Flesh stuck, you guys. Your flesh is worthless. Your heart is deceitful. We want what we want. We're selfish. We're self-centered. We just want to run the show with our pride and our ego and then our fears and then our insecurities. And the spirit is there going, let me help you. Let me love you. Let me shine my light in there. So if you are sitting in this place of self-condemnation, where you're still doing things that are a mess, you're still addicted to things that you shouldn't be. You're still acting ways that you shouldn't. You're still in your head with past things that you can't let go of. If that's you on this faith journey, I want to encourage you to take all of that stuff, all of that ugly, dark stuff that is bubbling up and out of you from your past, all of that ugly, dark stuff that is the current you, and I want you to turn this off. And I want you to sit with God for 5 minutes, and I want you to lay it at his feet, because it's what he wants you to do. His Bible says over and over and over and over, I'm with you. I love you. I created you. I know you. I know your life from beginning to end. Jesus says, cast all your anxieties on me, all of them, because I care for you. Cast all of them, even the ones that you are producing your own self. Cast all of them. And he says this, and this is the final one that I want to leave you with today, so you really can walk away in peace and joy and freedom, gratitude. He says there is no condemnation for those who are in Jesus. You know what that means? It means that you're not guilty any longer. You're free. You don't have to sit in shame anymore for the things you've done and the things that you're currently doing. It's what Jesus went to the cross for. It does not give you permission to keep on being a turd, okay? It doesn't give you permission to keep on walking in your negative, toxic cycles. What it does is it gives you permission every single day to wake up and go, God, I want your will for my life today. I want you to give me the eyes to see where you're working today. I'm going to lay all my crud, all my darkness, all my yucky at your feet today. And then I'm going to thank you, because I'm going to trust that you're getting in there and you're working through it. You're going to start changing me and you're going to start healing me. And all the while, you're going to continue to love me and strengthen me and grow me. And because I'm going to believe that, I'm going to force myself to believe that, instead of believing all of the lies, because the enemy's going to come in all day and whisper in your ear. You can't do that. God's not real. What about this? How about that? Remember when you did this? Oh, you just did that. Oh, you're not. God's not with you. You're still awful. The enemy is going to come in and whisper in your ear all day long. Whatever the buttons that he knows how to push on you, whether it's fear, whether it's guilt, whether it's shame, whether it's bad attitude, whether it's anger, no matter what it is, those thoughts are never going to go away. They're just not going to go away. So you have to become stronger than the thoughts. And the way that you do that is you invite God in every single day, and you lay all your nastiness at his feet. And you pray for the people around you. You pray hard for them too, because you can start to realize that they are just as broken as you are. And then you remind yourself, I've got Jesus and Jesus has got me. I'm not guilty. I'm not shameful. I feel those things. I have those things, but those things don't define me. So I'm going to give them to God. God's going to come in his perfect timing, slowly and patiently, because it's hard to change. If you've ever tried to change, you know how hard it is to change. And God is not sitting there going, you're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong. Oh, you failed again? You're doing it wrong. Oh, you failed again? There's no point in you even doing this. No way. God is sitting there like a good father watching his child try to figure out this very, very, very difficult journey of life while negative, ugly, horrible things are coming into their ears. God's going, you can do it. I'm here. Keep coming to me. Keep talking to me. Keep praying to me. Keep laying that crap at my feet and choosing to pick up my joy and my strength and my peace. It's hard. It's tricky. You'll get to the point where you're going to feel like you're not even worthy of God because he loves you so much and he keeps forgiving you and you keep on messing up, and then you'll want to stay feeling guilty for that. And that's a beautiful thing. That's what love is. Love is when you really start caring about the way you're acting and the way you're putting things out. And love is when you start loving yourself. And if you do it with God and you lay all that crap at his feet, don't sit here today and feel guilty. Don't sit here today and feel shameful. Don't sit here today and repetitive, toxic. Don't think that you've gone too far. Don't think that you've done too much. Don't think that you're never going to be able to heal or overcome. Don't think that. It's a lie. It's a lie that's going to keep you stuck in misery. And God's over here with the truth going, I got everything you need, but you're going to have to lay all that darkness, all that crap, all those lies, all those beliefs that you have, all those feelings. You're going to have to lay them at my feet. And you're going to have to intentionally pick up joy, gratitude. Look around for the things in your life that you have. You got a healthy body. You can walk, you can breathe, you can work, you can run, you can exercise, you can eat, you can see the things, the physical, worldly things that you have. And you ask God, change me, heal me, grow me, but do not stay stuck in the darkness that this world wants you to stay stuck in. And do not stay stuck looking at other people. And do not stay stuck once you get inside and start looking at your own self. Do not stay stuck in that darkness. There is no condemnation for those who are in Jesus Christ. He loves you. You are fearfully and wonderfully made, and nothing, surely nothing, can separate you from the love of Jesus. And he went to that cross for you. Just all you got to do is say, Jesus, I'm in. Jesus, I'm in. And every day, give him just the first 5 minutes of your life. That's it. Just give him the first 5 minutes of your life and go, help me, guide me, show me. And then he's going to. And what you're going to be presented with is your darkness, your brokenness. So if you're there today, looking at your own darkness, your own brokenness, it's real easy to stop right there and go, I'm not doing it. It's too painful. It's too painful if we do it by ourselves. We can't. But you invite God in and you lay it at his feet. Okay? Pick up his joy. Pick up his peace. Pick up his word. Pick up that Bible. Start with the Psalms. Start in the New Testament. And just tell the Spirit every day, show me something. Teach me something. Good luck, you guys. Don't stay stuck. You're free. You are free. If you have Jesus in your heart, you are free. But you know what? Freedom has never been free. That's why we have an army. That's why we have a navy. That's why we have a military. It's why we have wars, because freedom is not free. So you can stay stuck in your chains. You can stay stuck blaming everybody else for your misery and walk in that cycle. You can stay stuck self-condemning. Or you can get free, because the door's open. Jesus is right there going, come on, hold my hand, walk with me, I got you. Let me teach you. Let me renew you. Let me grow you. Let me heal you. Let me strengthen you. And it doesn't happen like that. It happens over years and years and years, and there's always another layer. There's always another layer. But I promise you, God's way is better. Have a beautiful, blessed day.